over 3 decades, the UFC has pushed the boundaries of what combat sports is capable of.
The Octagon is here in Japan for the first time ever.
Record-setting attendance.
After changes in regulations, France finally gets a UFC event.
We are outdoors for the first time ever in Abu Dhabi.
No sports are operational, but here we are in my island.
In 2024, the UFC will once again be at the forefront of innovation, with the first ever sporting event to take place in the world-famous Sphere in Las Vegas.
On September 14th, we will put on the greatest live sporting event of all time.
This state-of-the-art facility was imagined to give those encased within it an immersive experience like no other.
You'll never see anything like this ever again in your life. It's a one-of-one.
Further commemorating this historic moment will be the second iteration of Noche UFC.
This is my love letter to Mexico and the history of combat in Mexico.
A celebration of Mexican heritage and culture through the modern-day warriors who proudly fly the flag on the world stage. In the main event, Sugar Sean O'Malley puts his UFC bantamweight title on the line against the #1 contender Merab Dvalishvili.
He's fought really, really, really good guys, but he's never fought someone as good as me. Worst nightmare is about to come true. I want to knock him out.
That will do it! Sugar Sean O'Malley in round 1!
He is going to get everything he can handle from Merab Dvalishvili.
I know one thing, I can break him and I can finish him.
On the back of a giant killing win streak.
He loves to fight. When he's in there, he's throwing everything but the kitchen sink at his opponents.
The gritty Georgian wrestler gets his first shot at UFC gold.
He is the epitome of volume. The man's a phenom.
My only goal is title now. I'm hungry! Let's go!
Against the flamboyant champion, who is out to prove once again that he can shine in the sport's biggest moments.
I'm running this till 2035. Let's go, baby!
In the co-main event, the third chapter in an epic trilogy between flyweight queen Alexa Grasso and the former champion Valentina Shevchenko.
This fight is necessary because I want to make clear that I'm the champion.
Oh! Knockdown for Grasso!
Oh my goodness!
Grasso pounded away, Shevchenko covering up.
I have to win this fight and gain my belt back.
You're walking in there against your equal. They are going to go to war. It's as simple as that. They will do whatever it takes to win this fight. This is the battle. Who wants it more?
Grasso leads the charge for a Mexican army out in force to represent their nation on September 14th.
Viva Mexico!
In this episode, we check in with the main attractions.
Let's go.
Throw it.
As they prepare for this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity in Sphere. This is UFC 306 Countdown.
It will be the greatest live sporting event anybody has ever seen.
UFC 306 in the iconic Sphere will be yet another milestone moment in the promotion's history. A blockbuster pay-per-view of this magnitude requires star power to match. And currently none shine brighter than UFC bantamweight champion Sugar Sean O'Malley.
The Sphere is almost hard to put into words. And it's so huge. It truly is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make the walk in there and getting in a fight. You got massive superstars that could potentially headline this, and they chose me.
Ladies and gentlemen, watch and enjoy. The Sugar Show is upon us.
He has captured the hearts and minds of so many fans, but more important than anything, this guy can fight.
Spinning attack from O'Malley.
Sean O'Malley is an absolute star in the making.
That's it.
The Sugar Show!
Too easy.
Live and in color!
But can he match the hype?
We made it.
He's got a full set of skills, but maybe even more importantly, He's got that it factor that makes people want to follow him. Oh! That might be the greatest walk-away KO we've ever seen.
Some more Lambos.
That thing's so sick. I felt like it was inevitable for me to become where I'm at.
He's good enough and marketable enough to be a household name.
When you're fighting the Sugar Show. There's something going on, man.
And he's gonna make a ton of people around him a lot of money, as he will make for himself.
But it comes down to who's doing massive numbers, who's doing big business for the UFC, and I do think I'm that guy.
I remember when McGregor started to headline cards and sell out arenas, it was the same thing.
It's what I wanted when I was coming up in the sport. I wanted to do big things.
If this kid can become champion tonight, this arena will go crazy, and the whole sport will be turned on his head.
Oh! O'Malley trying to close it out here! The Sugar Show on top of the world!
I've won the belt, but I still feel like I'm not really at the end goal.
Sean O'Malley, welcome to superstardom.
This man, from watching him from Dana White's Contender Series to the champion that he is now, the global superstar.
All right, cheers, boys.
What a journey.
The end goal is to become the biggest combat sports athlete in history.
Boy, is he gonna be huge now.
Probably a top 5 star in the company at the very least.
Absolutely, and has the potential to be number 1.
Dateline Miami. This is UFC 299, O'Malley versus Vera 2.
As the new king of the bantamweight division, O'Malley looked to immediately strengthen his legacy with a rematch against the only man to hold a victory over him inside the octagon.
Something's wrong with O'Malley's leg.
Yep, his right leg.
Huge elbow from Chito and another one. That is it. Marlon Chito Vera.
That fight went the way it went. I lost, but I don't feel like I lost. So me versus Chito had to happen again.
Too fast, too slick, baby. Too dialed. He's a pinata tonight. He's a pinata.
It drove me crazy. People are like, oh, Chito beat you. I'm like, Chito's not better than me. I know that for a fact.
A lot of people are suggestive that you're not the champion until you successfully defend the title. That is what is in front of Sean O'Malley here tonight.
Sir, are you ready? Sir, are you ready? Fight!
Right when I got in there, first round, I was like, okay, this is what I remembered.
O'Malley shuffling up the footwork a lot here in the early going.
He's slow.
Stay sharp. Yes!
I feel like I'm faster than everybody. But I felt like I was way faster than Chito.
Just breathe and bring yourself right here. You're way too fast for him.
He's not the athlete I am. He doesn't have the speed I have.
The speed difference is very obvious.
He doesn't have the skills I have. And I went out there and I got to prove that.
Oh!
Big
Massive
knee.
up the gut for O'Malley. Vera on the retreat.
I mean, it sounded like a bat hitting a watermelon.
Chito is busted up.
Now he's opening up.
Oh, right hand and then a left.
The speed of O'Malley is something to behold.
Oh, knocked down late in the round.
Stung him with the right hand.
I knew I was in shape for 25 minutes.
Beautiful trip by the champion. He's just getting outclassed. This is just a shutout by Sean O'Malley.
The fight damn near went perfect.
The dominant performance was watched intently by the next in line to challenge for the bantamweight crown.
Give us your thoughts on what you would like to do next.
If you guys want me to knock out Merab, I'll do that.
The road to the UFC title for Merab Dvalishvili has been a long one, beginning in his native country of Georgia.
So this is my little collection from my country. Tbilisi is Georgia's capital city, very beautiful. And this is from 3rd century. They find it in Georgia, like knife like this, you know. When I was 13, I started training in wrestling. I was competed in Sambo. I became Georgian champion and European Championship bronze medalist winner. After that, I really started dreaming about fighting in UFC.
To accomplish his goal of fighting on the world's biggest stage, Dvalishvili would leave his home country for the United States.
The enthusiasm of Merab Dvalishvili cannot be questioned, and especially tonight.
Under the guidance of the renowned Aoriqileng team,
Nice. Again, Merab.
the Georgian realized his dream of making it to the UFC and quickly established himself as an imposing threat in the bantamweight division.
Go, go, go.
Merab Dvalishvili is a grappling machine, so much they call him Merab the Machine.
He does not stop.
How about that?
Oh! Oh, he hurt with a right hand. He hurt with a right hand bad. Go! Keep going, Merab. They're going to stop it. Yeah, Merab. Yeah, keep Merab. It's over now.
That'll do it. 7 in a row for Merab Dvalishvili.
You guys, please work for your dream, and everything is possible.
An eventual relocation to Las Vegas would see him add Syndicate frontman John Wood into the fold.
All right, let's get this going. Nice, sharp jab. 1-2 block. Good. 12-10.
And together the team would continue the charge towards contention.
When you first start working with a fighter, you never know what you're gonna get. When Merab got here, obviously seeing the way he fights, he's a madman in there. He's just a little Tasmanian devil.
The pace of Merab Dvalishvili is something to behold. It is a weapon. His drive and will to win is second to none.
But I was really pleasantly surprised the first time we actually started working together. Inside over. Hey, hey, hey. Nice. Everything that I would teach him, he would absorb.
That overhand's gonna be there. He's tired now, so let's get that split over, and then let's get that split on his leg.
And it was one of those things where I was like, oh, okay, we might have something to work with here.
Shot by Dvalishvili, he gets a takedown. Outstanding.
Stay tight, keep your hips pressed on him, Merab.
This guy is a real problem to anybody.
Pull away from the fence.
Because he doesn't get tired.
He just drags you to that dark place, trying to drown you, man.
Keep the pressure here. We're pressing him back now. We're pressing him back. You can see the elevation of his game to earn the spot. Slide up. There you go. And so as a coach, it's awesome to be able to see him really be able to shine.
Oh, big shot.
Look at this.
Goes for the takedown, and he picks him up, carries him across the octagon, and here comes the slam. Hero's not used to being ragdolled like this.
Look at him. He's talking to Zuckerberg.
He's had a grind from the bottom all the way to the top.
A win over a third former champion in Henry Cejudo pushed Dvalishvili's win streak into double figures.
10 in a row for Merab Dvalishvili.
And earned the Georgian a headline fight for the title at a marquee event.
The bantamweight title fight, Sean O'Malley versus Merab. The highly anticipated UFC No-J card, September 14th. Expect an absolute war in this one.
UFC 306 will see the return of bantamweight champion Sugar Sean O'Malley for his second title defense. O'Malley welcomes the challenge from the #1 contender, Merab Dvalishvili.
Oh!
The Georgian's title shot was earned on merit following a 10-fight win streak, but Dvalishvili had the champion in his sights long before.
To see him and Sugar Sean would be nuts.
Merab, you're making Sugar wait.
So, can we give him Sean O'Malley something?
A little bit, bro.
Brother, you gotta eat, be strong like me.
Sean, I'd like to say it's a pleasure to have you. So we're gonna go ahead and put on your last fight here. Yeah.
Sean O'Malley's first bantamweight championship title defense beckons tonight in Miami, Florida.
The thing with O'Malley is that he moves different. Like he's got switching stances, he's long. They're hard to get used to something like that when you get in there. But equally, he ain't gonna be used to this, you know, so.
First, I saw Sean O'Malley when he won Dana with Contender Series fight. He got my attention, and since that, he's superstar.
O'Malley mixing up all his weapons beautifully.
I always want to fight him because, you know, I look him as the most dangerous guy in my weight class.
Can't bite. You're gonna have to be a little bit patient too, because he fakes a lot. So we don't want to be swinging because he's gonna try to get you to miss.
Oh, knockdown late in the round.
He stung him with the right hand.
Since I win my first fight, that's how I called first time. Sean O'Malley, I want to fight with him. Keep smoking, I will keep training, and we'll see who's better. After that, every time somebody asks me who I want to fight, I have only one guy I was mentioning.
This is just a shutout by Sean O'Malley.
Sean O'Malley, I want to fight next with him. He's just ignoring me since 2018.
Merab Dvalishvili took Sean O'Malley's red jacket, and that certainly struck a nerve with Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Now he's still champion. Sean O'Malley, I'm gonna beat the out of him.
Where is champion? Bring me here right now!
This is happening perfect time. This is huge, man. Huge.
You got to look past the hair and all the style of the Lamborghini. This kid is a savage.
As a superstar of the modern era, Sean O'Malley is able to enjoy the spoils befitting of a champion and surround himself with a support network in his adopted home in Arizona that allows him to thrive in his life and career.
I moved down here when I was 19, and when I was probably about 22, 23, my mom ended up moving down, Daniel moved down, Michelle moved down, my older brother moved down, so I had the whole family down here. I'll show you where I'm building my barn though. My mom works for me full-time. Danny's mom works for me full-time. One of my best friends works for me full-time. It's been cool to be able to do my routines and pay people to help me continue to do what I'm doing. So I want to own this whole complex and put like 5 houses out here, have the whole squad on a giant compound. Hey, what the? That was my butt cheeks. Hey! Also, I have a 3-year-old. I've always known I wanted kids. Like I remember being in middle school, like breaking up with this girl because she didn't want to have kids. And like I was always like, I want kids. I know I want kids. Can we fill it up for you? Best of metal. She's fun to hang out with. She loves jumping on the trampoline even when it's hot out and the mosquitoes are getting you. She's getting ready for a brother or sister eventually. We'd like to move in that direction. But yeah, I mean, the coolest thing about what I get to do is I don't have a full-time job as far as I don't have to work 9 to 5. So I get to be home as much as possible. I get to be with Elena a lot more, I feel like, than most dads that have to work all the time. You know, I'm really lucky for that.
The loyalty O'Malley shows to his family is extended to his head coach. The champion credits the long-standing relationship with Tim Welsh as the key to his success. The duo will once again join forces in preparation to take on the formidable challenge that Merab Dvalishvili presents.
2-1 uppercut, 2-3-2. 3-2. As soon as he turned pro, I was always surprised how calm and collected he was. 1-2. Anytime the lights are on him, he's completely there. 2 body kick, 2-3-2. He's not nervous, he's not scared. Change levels knee. He performs. Slip uppercut. So that's when I knew if we can train him the right way, then he definitely could become a champion. 1-2, back up, 1-2. Our daily habits for the past 10 years have really led us to where we're at now. Okay, your guys' clock's gonna be right here. Let's go. Here we go, round on. Yes, yes. Even you stuttering like that's taking his energy, Shug. It's forcing him to tighten up. Yeah, with your feet, popping in, popping out. Merab's been on our radar for years now. He's an animal. He's got a gas tank that's freakish.
The pace of Merab Dvalishvili is something to behold. It is a weapon. Incredible.
He's not scared to take risks. So Merab is a very serious problem.
Yes, yes, yes. Heavy leg, heel to the butt.
But it's not hard to find an orthodox wrestler who lunges in and tries to get a takedown.
He should be more patient with that. You know Merab, if he starts to feel your power, he's eventually gonna shoot on a takedown.
When people really load up and swing and they're off balance and they're leaving their feet, that's a very good recipe to get knocked out. Beautiful, beautiful, good timing, good timing. Especially against someone as sharp as Sean.
That's it, that's it.
So we're really focusing on what we have to do and let them have to adjust to our strengths. Yes, keep sticking his guts early. Those will add up in the third. It's so hard to mimic Sean. It's so hard to find a person who is such perfectly balanced southpaw, perfectly balanced orthodox, who can knock people out with each limb cold.
Oh! That'll do it! The Sugar Show! It's the angles, the way that he moves and pivots. Oh!
That's it. Don't even get touched. Don't even get touched.
His cardio is his #1 attribute. But cardio doesn't mean when you're knocked out in the second round. If If he thinks he's gonna strike with me, he's making a big mistake. But he's also making a big mistake trying to wrestle me.
10 seconds, boys, 10 seconds, yeah.
It's really his choice, how he wants to get knocked out.
Time, good fight, good fight. Yep.
If you're a striker and you're fighting this guy, it must be the most frustrating thing in the world.
And you better find a way to knock him out early because his style figures to realize success in those championship fights.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Beautiful. Yeah, make him tired. Attaboy.
Sean is a good fighter. I think he's gifted, but I can break him. I'm gonna pressure him, and I'm gonna strike.
How many bantamweights are looking at this right now going, that is a nightmare?
All of them.
Two-step knee, 2-3-2.
But there's not a bantamweight in the world that can stand on the outside and fight Sean O'Malley.
I wouldn't be surprised if his dumb does come out and try to actually think, okay, I'm gonna strike. It'll change real quick.
This guy can fight. He is a sniper.
He's never fought someone as good as me.
Oh!
He's the kind of guy I'm going to love knocking out.
This kid is a savage.
I'm so hungry. I need this belt. I'm gonna leave everything in the octagon.
Merab is an absolute monster.
And I'm gonna prove again, hard work pays off.
He is chasing your spirit in everything that he does.
UFC 306, I will be new champion.
The speed of O'Malley is something to behold.
UFC 306, I'm gonna beat the out of Merab.
Oh!
I'm gonna hit him until he either goes to sleep or the ref pulls me off. I do believe it'll be a dominant performance.
On September 14th, the UFC will hold the first ever sports event inside Sphere in Las Vegas.
Alright. There you go, baby. You're all set.
Sweet.
This extraordinary occasion requires an unprecedented effort in the build-up.
Muy bien.
A task that is welcomed by the main attractions.
Hands on the hips, perfect.
And action. We are really going at it as large as we can imagine.
Our recommendation, sweet spot, 45 and below. So this is just a direct stream off the camera.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's really going to be an immersive experience when you're in the venue, but we're also setting this up to give the viewer at home as close to the same experience as you can be actually sitting in the Sphere. Cameras, feet.
It's more extreme production day than I'm used to, so it's cool. I know it's gonna be epic.
You're the rock star right now.
This is my lifestyle.
It's a good lifestyle.
Today, to compare to a couple of years ago, even 1 year ago, so many people know me. It feels good, but at the same time, it's a big responsibility too. This is my opportunity to win this belt and do lots of great things with it.
Looking right at the camera here, look at the lens.
What do you think it's going to be like to fight in the Sphere?
It's a special building, special people fighting there. It's gonna be a special night.
All right.
That's it.
Yes, thank you so much. Come on up, watch your step.
Oh, wow. Hell yeah.
So we'll be directing you today. Give me a quick breakdown of what we're doing.
That's crazy huge.
Just hold your face off, they'll do their thing around you, and then you're done.
That's it?
Yep. In and out.
Hola, amigo. Welcome to the big show.
Ha 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 ha!
Oh my God.
Careful what you wish for, buddy.
Okay. I knock people out, trust me.
3, 2, 1, action.
If you could pick, though, which one would you want? Left hand or right hand?
Hold it. Right there.
Ooh, I see exactly where I'm gonna land at. So many options.
Before the world's best bantamweights take center stage at UFC 306,
Hi, how are you?
fans will witness the third chapter of a storied trilogy as Mexico's first female champion takes on the most dominant flyweight of all time.
She is the total package. Future UFC Hall of Famer.
For over 4 years, the 125-pound division was ruled by Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko.
This woman is an assassin. and she's battle-tested.
There's been no challenge. She has just cleaned out this division so far.
When I joined UFC, already by this time, I already was world champion in multiple disciplines.
Head kick, it's in. Oh my God.
She's the real deal. She's got no weak carries.
She has dominated everybody.
When you come with all these titles,
And still the greatest flyweight champion in UFC history.
The alert, threat.
you are focusing on become champion.
She just gets better with every single fight.
Is there anyone who has anything for her at 125?
This is what I was working for. This is what I wanted. And definitely UFC belt, it was my goal for all this time.
She has dominated everybody from the moment she got a hold of this championship.
Get her another ruby for the belt.
Here I am. I'm ready for anyone.
It is going to take a Herculean effort to dethrone her.
Shevchenko is setting the bar for the sport for mixed martial arts. She's showing women this is where you got to be. That's the bar set.
As Shevchenko reigns supreme as the flyweight queen, a young Mexican prospect was emerging.
Well, plenty of hype surrounds this fighter, Alexa Grasso from Guadalajara, Mexico.
You just get that feeling, don't you, that this young lady is going to be something special indeed.
My biggest goal when I started competing was to have a better life for me and for my family.
Connects with a right hand and ground.
Alexa Grasso is a very, very dangerous woman.
Oh, what a nice left hook. And then I saw Ronda Rousey.
You are looking at the biggest star in mixed martial arts.
The first female champion in the UFC.
She's the best in the world.
And it was the first time that a lot of women realized that was huge.
She wants to be like Ronda Rousey.
Very, very high aspirations, but, you know, she's working towards it.
You can do a lot in this sport.
The bright, rising flyweight contender, Alexa Grasso.
One of the best fighters to come out of Mexico.
Alexa Grasso is coming along the exact right moment.
When I came to the flyweight division, always the goal was Valentina.
Every time we see her, she's improving.
Because she was so dominant, she was so strong.
She has the opportunity to fight a world-class opponent like Valentina Shevchenko.
So when I had the opportunity, we were ready.
She has grown into this elite fighter.
She believes that this is her time.
She feels like she's prepped for this her entire life.
And we take it.
We have a new contender at 125 pounds.
Dateline, Las Vegas. It can be said there are few things in all of pro sports like a UFC pay-per-view, and tonight there is a special feeling in the air. The decorated UFC women's flyweight champion Valentina Shevchenko, 8th title defense tonight against Mexico's Alexa Grasso.
For that first fight, I know that the odds were totally against me.
And this reign over the flyweight division for Shevchenko has certainly set an incredible bar, but Alexa Grasso is at the height of motivation as she enters her fighting prime and a fight that could change her life forever.
I knew a lot of people were, another one for the Lion.
All right, right corner on the knee. All right, let's go, Alexa.
But I was like, I'm gonna show my power, I'm gonna show my skills, I'm gonna show my heart.
Well, Mexico is as proud a fighting nation as there is in the world, and no woman in UFC history from that great nation has realized the UFC title.
That motivated me more to be able to show them, okay, you don't know me, but you're gonna know who I am.
With much fanfare, here she is, the greatest flyweight of all time, the undisputed UFC women's flyweight champion, Valentina Shevchenko, for the undisputed UFC. Valentina Shevchenko looking to make it 8 successive flyweight title defenses. Alexa Grasso looking to shock the world. All right, flyweight championship is underway.
Looking back at the fight,
Vegas crowd showing its support for the champion.
you could tell that I was winning the fight.
Ooh, what an exchange. Beautiful job by Valentina. Fantastic.
All right, so the narrative in round 3, ground control and a couple takedowns for Valentina Shevchenko.
But it's MMA. You cannot commit any error. When I saw her spinning, I said, this is the moment I've been waiting for.
Made an attempt for the spinning back fist. Got her back taken. Oh! Sensational job by Grasso.
I trained that moment so much. Every day spinning back kick, take her back, go to the ground and do a rear naked choke. So I took her back and I squeezed till the referee said stop.
This is so tight.
That's really tight.
I think she got it.
Oh, she got it.
No!
Alexa Grasso is your flyweight champion.
Oh my goodness!
Being the first female Mexican champion means a lot to me. It's a big responsibility. It's important for me to be a big representative from my country, and I just want to be a good role model for women.
I dreamed it with this moment for so long, and truly I'm thankful for that because I trained it so hard like never before in my life.
I want every single woman to learn that they can have any goal they want to achieve, they can do that.
Alexa Grasso has shocked the world. Another one for Mexico.
Oh my goodness!
No way!
Wow!
Viva Mexico!
After making history as Mexico's first UFC female champion, Alexa Grasso knows what that accomplishment signifies not just for herself, but also for her home nation.
I'm proud to represent my country because it's an amazing country. It has amazing people. We love to be patient about what we do.
E como é que funciona a dependência?
É dia de muita celebração, muita festa, muita emoção esse dia, não? Eu grito da independência porque é dia do que o México separou do governo, então acho que é uma data muito importante, muito bonita. E todos os mexicanos estão como muito ligados para esse dia de força, amor por o país.
Sim.
Que bonito.
Muchas gracias.
Ese es mole poblano. Gracias.
When I get into the UFC, one of my biggest goals was to be the first Mexican female champion. When I had the belt around my waist, it was like a dream. It was something that felt so good because people told us, you will never achieve it training and living in Mexico. And being able to be the champion training here in my house, in my country, means a lot.
Ooh, tá forte.
I want to show the world how hard we are working, not just my team, like all the teams in Mexico that are trying to improve, to get better, to compete the most, to try their best. A few years before, we never thought that we would be producing champions from Mexico. And we had 3 at the same time. And I'm sure that many more will come.
With Mexican MMA at its peak, the UFC announced its first Noche UFC event on Mexican Independence Day in 2023. Headlined by the rematch between Grasso and former champion Valentina Shevchenko.
From the desert, we are in Las Vegas, Nevada, and we are excited to celebrate Mexican Independence Day with a title fight at the first Noche UFC. Act 2 is here tonight, but a definite rivalry between these two women. At one point, I wondered aloud on a broadcast, is there anyone who has anything for Valentina Shevchenko at 125 pounds? That answer acutely was Alexa Grasso at UFC 285 in March. Valentina Shevchenko looks to restore order in a division she dominated for half a decade.
My championship years was 8 title fights, 8 wins. That's why it was very obvious that I'm gonna have rematch.
She wants to not only become champ again, she wants to do it in dominating fashion and dispose of the idea that Alexa Grasso is better than her.
I knew exactly that I have to get ready as good as I can, and I have to win this fight to return my belt back.
Body kick for Shevchenko is there early.
One reason you can't be overly aggressive against Shevchenko is because she possesses tremendous power.
Nice takedown. In the scramble.
Oh, nice knee to the body by Shevchenko, but beautifully defended by the Mexican Grasso.
First round, it looked like it could have gone to Shevchenko if you had to guess.
It was one of the best flyweight female fights ever.
Here we go, round 2. Oh! Knockdown for Grasso!
Oh my goodness!
Oh, and a nice knee to the body.
Oh.
Shevchenko may be in trouble here, early round 2!
She's hurting.
Oh, and now Shevchenko lands an elbow. Here we go at the beginning of round 3.
Nice double. Nice job.
Guillotine, guillotine!
Ooh, that's tight.
Shevchenko in total control of this round thus far.
Great finish to the round.
Round 1 and 3 to Shevchenko, round 2 to the champion Grasso.
Nice double. Great sprawl. Oh, those were legal because she was dragging her backwards and the hand was coming up while she was moving. Heel hooks locked in. That's threatening.
20 minutes down.
Oh, it comes down to this round right here.
I think it's 2-2.
Definitely was very tense fight, but I won the fight.
Now that jab is nasty, and it's landed all night long.
It was a close fight, but I knew that I won that fight. I did a lot of damage. I knew that fight was mine.
Oh!
Gives it back again.
This changes everything.
Grasso pounding away, Shevchenko covering up. What an absolute war between the two best flyweights in the world. What a fight to put a capstone on the inaugural Noche UFC. Alexa Grasso and Valentina Shevchenko go the 25-minute championship distance here in Las Vegas.
When they were taking so much time, I was like, oh my God, no, what's going on? You know, what's happening?
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is considered a split draw. And still, the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Alexa Grasso.
All the world of martial arts, they saw that it should be my victory, and it was nonsense.
I fought to the end, and I think I did enough. In a fair competition, victory would be mine.
Valentina Shevchenko should have won that fight 3 rounds to 2.
I have Alexa winning round 2 and 5, and that's it.
I had the fight scored for Alexa Grasso, 3 rounds to 2. Very, very close fight.
I had it 3-2 for Alexa Grasso.
There's got to be a 6th round or something, right? It just leaves this taste in your mouth.
I didn't like the result. Honestly, I didn't like the result because I knew that I did everything on my power to be able to win that fight.
Nobody walks out of that octagon and gets to say they were the better fighter that night.
The belt was with me, which was an important thing. The only thing that has to be done is the 3rd fight.
Now you're running this back a 3rd time.
I think you have to.
Reigning champion, Alexa Grasso, try to take out Valentina Shevchenko a 2nd time. Oh, beautiful combination. Grasso now lands.
They've been scrapping it out.
Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is a split draw.
An irresolute draw between Alexa Grasso and Valentina Shevchenko in their 2nd title bout left more questions than answers.
And it's unfortunate, right? Because this fight deserved the winner.
Before they were to meet in the octagon for a 3rd time, the two flyweights were pitted against one another as opposing coaches on the 32nd season of The Ultimate Fighter.
All right, we brought in 2 of the baddest women of all time. Alexa Grasso and Valentina Shevchenko. Good luck, everybody.
With this show, people actually can see our personal side. If you do it with a jump, do it straight.
I'm super excited to have my third fight against Valentina. And this show will help to cook this fight, a lot better.
UFC Noche, September 14th at Sphere in Las Vegas. Alexa Grasso is taking on Valentina Shevchenko for the women's flyweight belt. This fight is going to be incredible.
Former flyweight queen Valentina Shevchenko has honed her craft over decades of training in various parts of the world. The nomadic approach to training is once again in effect as she prepares for her 11th UFC flyweight title fight.
For this fight, it's like combination of several places. This is my lifestyle, this is who I am, this is what our team is about. The beginning of my training camp was in Thailand. Tiger Muay Thai, for me, it's my second home. Then we traveled back to United States, Las Vegas. And next step was El Paso. We are right now finishing the training in the Martial Arts Academy.
Now, hands and low. Hands and low. Ready? Go.
This is academy of our friend, Armando Rosales. We're friends since 10 years ago when I lived in Houston.
High kick, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5.
Since then, our friendship, it's like, grew up.
Doing the same. Ready? Go.
Her life revolves around fighting and competition and martial arts, but not just like the physical part that you see, her spiritual side.
Take your sparring partner. Let's go.
Her focus, her determination, her ambition, her warrior spirit.
More quickly, go. Up. Up, shadow again.
Everything that's ever been known about her, everything that's ever been said about her, that's who's coming.
Shadow boxing. More stronger, more quickly. High kick, 5 times, high kick, go. One leg, another leg.
UFC 306, she's getting her belt back. You're gonna see Valentina the Bullet Shevchenko.
I have to go there and do anything I have to do to win the fight.
Superman elbow. Yeah. Go. No rest.
Knockout, submission, doesn't matter. I will go for it. It's a fight. And there is only one winner.
Good.
While Shevchenko prepares all over the globe for the trilogy fight, Grasso has chosen to stick to her roots, right at home in Guadalajara.
I have chosen to stay here in Guadalajara because my head coach is here. Francisco, who's also my uncle, he had helped me so much to develop as an athlete, as a person.
De aquí nada más, vamos a empezar a calentar moviendo la cintura, ¿va? Vamos. I started coaching Alexa when she was 16 years old. She's literally like my daughter to me. Ahora van adelante y atrás con ese mismo ritmo.
I admire him so much. He's been training for so long, since he was very young. He used to compete, he used to fight.
Excelente, Ruf, qué bueno estuvo eso.
He has this goal to show the world that Mexico can do great things. And I'm thankful with him to share this with me, to be with my family in this amazing road. It's huge.
This is so tight.
That's really tight.
I think she got it. Shevchenko tapped. She got it. And new Alexa Grasso is your flyweight champion.
The moment that I see Alexa to be champion is when I saw in her mentality. Yes, $1 million. Y descansas. She has a lot of discipline. She don't take days off. Ahora escogen el golpe que ustedes quieran. She loves to be in the gym. she can transition like a really respectful human being.
Excelente, Ruf. Qué bueno estuvo eso.
To a cold-blooded assassin.
I'm improving every area. Right now, I can see things that I didn't see before. Every fight camp, every test I've had just made me feel like I'm better. Valentina's strengths are her experience. She has a lot of fights, not just in MMA, but also in Muay Thai. But I'm her weakness.
She is a phenomenal boxer.
I realize that every time I touch her, she doesn't like it.
Oh, and a nice knee to the body. Shevchenko may be in trouble here.
She knows that in exchange, I'm winning every time.
The power in her hands, she feels it.
Another one for Mako!
First fight, I touched her. Second fight, I did a knockdown. And this third fight, I'm coming with everything to finish her.
Go together with Valentina. Doing the same. Low kick, more high, okay? Ready? Go. Same, body. More quickly.
At this level, there is no easy fights.
Let's go.
But all my life, it's about competing.
One of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time.
My championship years, it was not just 1 or 2 years.
She dominated for half a decade.
It was 7 successful defense.
On her long reign, it almost felt like a foregone conclusion every time. It was just who is getting served up to the champion next.
And definitely nothing can break my confidence. So everything what I want to say, everything what I want to show.
She wants to not only become champ again, she wants to do it in dominating fashion.
I want to show the day, September 14.
We love to compete. We felt each other. We know each other.
Well, these women certainly bringing out the best in each other.
And we both want to win. And we're gonna be in that octagon giving everything we have.
What an absolute war between the two best flyweights in the world.
And I'm gonna finish this fight.
The highly anticipated conclusion to the trilogy between flyweight greats precedes the main event showdown between UFC bantamweight champion Sugar Sean O'Malley.
He's so dedicated to become the best to ever do it.
And the #1 contender, Merab Dvalishvili.
It's almost impossible to fight this guy. Just a monster of a man.
It all goes down inside Sphere on September 14th for UFC 306.
One of the biggest, baddest pay-per-view cards of all time.